Welcome to AgriTech Smart. In today's video, we'll take an in-depth look at the fascinating world of wheat harvesting. From the early stages of cultivation to the precision timing of harvesting and the advanced equipment used, we'll explore everything you need to know about ensuring a high-yield, quality wheat crop. Let's dive in and see how the journey from field to storage unfolds. Wheat farming is an intricate and essential agricultural process that requires diligent planning, skilled labor, and careful management to produce one of the world's staple crops. The journey from planting to harvesting wheat spans several months and involves multiple stages, each crucial for ensuring a high-quality yield. Here's a detailed look into the wheat farming process, from planting the seeds to preparing the final grain for market. The wheat industry is a vital part of the global agricultural economy, providing one of the world's most important staple foods. Wheat is cultivated in a variety of climates, from temperate to subtropical regions, making it a versatile crop grown on millions of acres worldwide. It plays a key role in food security as it is used to produce flour, bread, pasta, and numerous other food products. The industry supports millions of farmers, processors, and distributors, contributing significantly to the economies of countries like the United States, Canada, Russia, China, and India. The wheat industry is not only crucial for food production, but also for animal feed and biofuel production. With an ever-growing global population, the wheat industry faces both challenges and opportunities as it strives to meet rising demands sustainably. Before wheat planting even begins, farmers spend time preparing the soil to ensure optimal conditions for seed germination and growth. Wheat thrives in well-drained, loamy soil rich in organic matter. Farmers often begin by tilling the soil to break up any hard clumps, creating a fine seed bed that will encourage root growth. Many wheat farmers add fertilizers like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium to enhance the soil's fertility, as these nutrients are essential for the healthy development of wheat plants. Farmers also conduct soil tests to check pH levels, aiming for a slightly acidic to neutral range of 6.0 to 7.0, which is ideal for wheat. In some cases, farmers may amend the soil with lime to increase pH or sulfur to lower it, depending on the results of these tests. Good soil preparation reduces competition from weeds and allows the wheat plants to access essential nutrients and water more easily. The timing of planting is determined by the type of wheat being grown, winter wheat or spring wheat. Winter wheat is planted in the fall, usually between September and November, and it goes dormant during the cold winter months, resuming growth in early spring. Spring wheat, on the other hand, is planted as soon as the soil warms in early spring and is harvested in late summer. Wheat planting is often done with specialized drills or planters that deposit seeds at a specific depth and spacing. This machinery ensures uniform seeding, which promotes even growth and makes it easier to manage the crop later. Optimal seeding depth is about 1 to 1.5 inches, and proper spacing helps the plants avoid overcrowding, which can lead to competition for nutrients and water. Once planted, wheat requires regular watering, especially during germination and early growth stages. Irrigation methods vary by region and resources, with some farmers relying on rain-fed agriculture, while others use controlled irrigation systems like sprinklers or drip systems. Maintaining consistent soil moisture is key, especially during the crucial stages of tillering, when the plant begins to produce additional shoots and grain filling. Farmers also monitor for pests, diseases, and weeds that can threaten wheat crops. Common wheat pests include aphids, cutworms, and Hessian flies, while diseases like rust, mildew, and blight can significantly reduce yields. Farmers use a combination of pest-resistant varieties, crop rotation, and sometimes pesticides to manage these threats. Integrated pest management (IPM) techniques are also common, as they emphasize minimal chemical use and encourage natural pest control through beneficial insects. Wheat goes through several growth stages, each with distinct requirements. In the early vegetative stage, the plants develop roots and shoots. During tillering, wheat plants produce more stems, which helps increase the number of grains per plant. The stem elongation phase follows, during which the plant's main stem grows taller and begins to form the grain head. Flowering, or anthesis, is a critical phase when the wheat plant is highly sensitive to environmental conditions. Excessive heat, drought, or high humidity during flowering can reduce grain yield and quality. Proper water and nutrient management during this stage ensures the formation of healthy grain kernels. As the wheat matures, farmers watch for the ideal time to harvest. Wheat is ready to harvest when the grains reach physiological maturity, turning from green to a golden yellow. At this stage, the moisture content of the grain drops to around 13 to 15%. Overly wet conditions during harvest can lead to fungal infections and spoilage, so farmers often aim to harvest during dry weather to ensure a high-quality crop. The primary tool for wheat harvesting is the combine harvester, a machine that combines reaping, threshing, and winnowing in one operation. The combine cuts the wheat stalks, separates the grain from the chaff, and collects it in a storage tank. This machinery is essential for large-scale wheat production, as it allows farmers to harvest hundreds of acres quickly. Wheat harvesting is typically done in the early morning or late afternoon when temperatures are cooler and the moisture content of the grain is more stable. After the wheat is harvested, any leftover straw is often baled and used as livestock bedding, mulch, or even as biofuel in some areas. After harvesting, wheat grains may undergo drying if they have a high moisture content, as excess moisture can lead to mold and spoilage during storage. Farmers use grain dryers or simply air dry the grains if conditions permit. Once dried, wheat is stored in silos or grain bins, where temperature and humidity are carefully monitored to preserve the quality of the grain. Proper storage prevents insect infestations and reduces the risk of fungal contamination. Many storage facilities are equipped with aeration systems that regulate airflow to keep the grain cool and dry. Before wheat is sold or processed, it is graded based on factors like kernel size, color, moisture content, and protein content. High-quality wheat is often milled into flour, which is used for bread, pasta, pastries, and other foods. Lower-quality wheat might be used for animal feed, biofuels, or industrial products. During milling, the wheat grains are cleaned, tempered, adding water to toughen the bran, and ground into flour. This process removes the bran and germ from the endosperm, resulting in white flour. Whole wheat flour, however, uses the entire kernel and retains more fiber and nutrients. Once milled, the flour is packaged and distributed to food manufacturers, bakeries, and retailers. In recent years, many wheat farmers have adopted sustainable practices to reduce environmental impact. Conservation tillage, crop rotation, and cover cropping are methods that help maintain soil health, prevent erosion, and improve biodiversity. Precision agriculture technologies, such as GPS-guided equipment and satellite imagery, allow farmers to apply water, fertilizers, and pesticides more efficiently, conserving resources and minimizing waste. Water management is another key aspect of sustainable wheat farming. Many farmers use efficient irrigation systems, like drip or center pivot, to reduce water usage. In areas prone to drought, drought-resistant wheat varieties are being developed to ensure farmers can produce a reliable yield even under challenging conditions. Wheat farming is a complex and highly specialized process that combines traditional farming knowledge with modern technology. From the initial soil preparation to the meticulous post-harvest handling, every step plays a vital role in producing the high-quality wheat that ends up as a staple ingredient in kitchens around the world. As technology and sustainable practices continue to evolve, wheat farming becomes more efficient and environmentally friendly, ensuring a steady supply of this essential crop for future generations.